Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the National League All-Stars taking on the expansion-era Boomers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And today's starter, Catfish Hunter. What do we have on him?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one ripped. And that gets down in the corner. Around first, digging for two. The relay to second, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Shohei Ohtani stands in now and watches strike one. Next offering is fouled back.
Ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
No outs. Runner on second. And a good eye there.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Man at second. Way high.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And ball four, two aboard.
A great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Marte, the lead runner, out at second. Ohtani on at first with nobody out. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone.
Struck him out looking. Trey Turner now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That one missed. Ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. Here comes Marte around third. He's safe as he gets his hand in, and it's 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Let that pitch get pretty deep on him, so I think he was looking to go the other way. It was off speed and inside, though, so a good adjustment to shoot it back up the middle.
To Morgan, and that's two. Back here with my pal Siggy, and today's starter, Shohei Ohtani. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Ricky Henderson, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Just missed.
That's the ball.
On the ground right side. And it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Not much to this one other than just a willingness.
Runner takes off. And that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That misses the zone, and now 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Got him. And that is a big first out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jim Thome. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
1 ball.
Henderson at second. Gwynn at first. 1 gone. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. And they lead it. It's 3-1. 1 down. Eddie Murray digs in now. That's in there. And it's 0-1. And that's in for a strike. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And that one inside and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. Out to short. Oh, great stop from his backside. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Second inning set to go. And now it's William Contreras. Hunter back to work.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Late on that fastball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab, 1 away. And now it's Christian Yelich, the MVP in 2018, the runner-up in 2019. Fastball for a strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That's down and in. And that's in the dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Out number 2. And here comes Alec Bohm. That one in there across the letters. Foul ball. on the ground.
Just foul.
And foul ball. Caught him looking for the K. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Cal Ripken Jr. And that skips in the dirt.
We'll always know Cal Ripken for the streak, but he was about so much more than that. He really changed the way we think about the shortstop position.
1-1.
The shortstop takes the ball.
When Ripken came along, he was not in the mold of a traditional shortstop. He was a big, strong guy. His offense was just as strong as his fielding, though, and he had some pop.
Kicks and deals. There's a strike. Yeah, even though middle infielders with power are common now, Ripken still holds the record for most homers hit by a shortstop. It might not be as unbreakable as one of his other records. Still pretty impressive, though. Here's Wade Boggs now. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Got him swinging. Next to hit, Joe Morgan. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. High fly ball out towards left center. Profar makes the play. That's out number 2. So the batting order turns over. Ricky Henderson will hit next. Singleton scored his first time. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
That was straight queso right there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Jurickson Profar. Profar, a former All-Star, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Late on that fastball.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So the lineup flips over. Ketel Marte up to the plate. And this is inside. That pitch gets the corner, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. We see Shohei step in the box now. He's already homered today, which isn't a surprise for the player who hits the ball harder than just about anyone.
Yeah, and that's not hyperbole, Boog. StatCast numbers back it up. Ohtani launched more home runs at 115 miles per hour or faster than anyone else in the league these last few years.
Next one misses. 2-1. And that one is inside. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. On the ground, right side, Morgan sends it to first, and they get Ohtani for the out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. As we go to the last of the third, and stepping in is the speedy Tony Gwynn. Right through there for a strike.
Ball, no.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Junior in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Yeah.
Late with the swing there. Gwynn gets his lead at first with nobody out. And there's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Tomey takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. First and second, no outs here in the last half of the third. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off.
Dives, and he can't hang on to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Murray, the next to hit, takes low for a ball.
No strike.
Bases loaded, nobody out. And that is out of play.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fights it off. He'll see another. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will.
Base hit. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, and they lead by 4.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Piazza stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
1-1.
In the dirt.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Next offering is fouled back. Cut on and missed, struck him out, and there's one down. Now it's the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr. Walked his first time. Next pitch is outside. One out. Runners at first and second. Swing and a ball popped up.
That's
And the infield fly rule called. Here's the third baseman, Wade Boggs. Struck out swinging his first time. Ball one, no strikes. Line drive. They get the force. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. As we go to the top of the fourth. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. That one off the mark, and the count's even at 2. And that's too high. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. And he'll be safe at first. Man at first. Trey Turner now at the plate. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner stops at second, and the first two reach to start the inning. First and second, no outs. So here is Bryce Harper. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning, and off to a shaky start. And now 2 balls and a strike.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Tatis, the lead runner at second. Turner at first with no outs.
Ball. Full count.
And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
And now it's going to be William Contreras. Swing and a base hit. 1 run across. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's Yelich at the dish. Base hit right field. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Misses inside. 1-0. Bases juiced, no outs. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one down the line. Base hit. One run is in. A second scores as well. All tied again. 5-5.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Profar up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
The 1-0. Profar gets a piece there.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
And that's outside. And that's ball 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that misses. Counts full, 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Infield fly called there. Here's Ketel Marte, 1 for 2.
They've been so good about responding when the other team scores, coming back in the next half inning and putting something on the board themselves.
Just missed.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and get out of this little jam.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's 0 for 1.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
2 outs. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Here's the throw. Save! In comes the run from second. They've got the lead 6-5. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's in for a strike. First and second, 2 down. Ball 1 there. On the ground, right side. Tomey takes it to the bag. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the second baseman, Joe Morgan. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
Ball.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
That's a strike thanks to the sweeper.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Missed with a changeup. Now 3-1. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. And the batter now, Ricky Henderson. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Grounder might be 2. Off-balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Now it's the right fielder, Tony Gwynn. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
1-1.
And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Webb keeping an eye on him. Line to left, and it stays fair. Henderson around second, on his way to third. Heading for the plate. He'll score easily.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. hit in the air, center field. Yelich should have it. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the first baseman, Jim Thome. He's already homered here in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And downstairs. In the air, right side. Tatis after it. And that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the shortstop, Trey Turner. Hunter back to work. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Hauls it in for the out. 1 down. Tied at 6. Here's Bryce Harper. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. And now 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now William Contreras. Inside. And that is ball 1.
No strike.
And another ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Gwynn hauls it in to end the inning. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the DH, Eddie Murray. And that drops in for a strike. That pitch in for a strike. 0-2. Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Mike Piazza getting ready to hit. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Right through there for a strike. Ground ball to the right side. Nice grab. It's there, and that's a great play. Cal Ripken Jr., the next to hit. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Nabs it, and that will end the inning. We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Bruce Sutter. Tied at 6. Here comes Christian Yelich. Fought off foul. And that one fouled off. Next offering misses. 1-2 to count. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. What a stop! And it beats him. What a play.
Look at the big man right there. Cal Ripken getting down and dirty, makes a nice play. You know, over the course of his career, we knew about his bat, but quietly, he had 2 gold gloves.
Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Bohm, an all-star a season ago, 28 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. And that one misses up and in. 2-0.
No strike.
And that one missing low.
3 balls. No strikes.
Breaking ball in there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Full count.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Out into left center for a line drive base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Go ahead run on base. Here's Profar now. Fastball is outside.
1-0.
Bohm stands at first with 1 out. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. That one misses, and now 3-1.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. He goes down looking. Now it's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. 1 for 3. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Late swing, foul to the left. Two outs. That's outside. And a count 2-1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Base hit. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Now a screamer into the outfield. And Ricky Henderson the grab. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the third baseman, Wade Boggs. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Outside low, and the count even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Out towards right center field. Yelich on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away. Joe Morgan will hit next.
Second baseman, Joe Morgan.
And there's a foul ball. And the 0-1. Outside with a breaking ball. And that one is downstairs. And it's 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Goose Gossage. Tied at 6. Fernando Tatis Jr. digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. Gossage, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slurve, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. And that one's a little bit low. And now 3-0.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run. Go-ahead run on base. Here's Turner now. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. In there, and it's 0-1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Runner on the go. Liner snagged at first. Takes it to the bag himself and doubles him off. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Tony Gwynn. Comebacker to the mound. In plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down. Ken Griffey Jr. now at the plate. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. And that one clips the corner. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
In the air on the infield. And there's 2 away.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Tomey in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. On the ground, and that's just foul. And that is downstairs. Ball 1.
2 strikes.
And that just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one missed. And he walked him.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Murray in the box now. No balls and a strike. Two outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Stays alive.
Ooh, we missed a mistake right there.
And that's downstairs. And it's 1-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And it remains 2-2.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
And a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. 10th pitch of the at-bat, and he was able to put it in play, find a hole, and get a knock.
Next to hit, Mike Piazza. And that's ripped for a base hit. Coming home. The throw in, but it's offline. He will score.
Big RBI for him right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man.
So a lefty out of the pen, Shota Imanaga.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Murray on second. Piazza on at first with 2 down. And that's in the dirt.
1-2.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Lee Smith.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Contreras in the box, lays off for ball 1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Looking to get the tying run on base. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. And now it'll be Christian Yelich. That's a little bit low. That catches the top part of the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. The 1-2. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Well, he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
And he swings and misses at the initial
No
offering.
ball. One strike.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. And that keeps the inning alive. Torey Lovullo making a move for a new bat. Luis Arias, a runner on first with two gone for him. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving, a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Jackson Merrill into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know. Well, one-run game. Here's the third baseman, Wade Boggs. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. There's the strike. Ground ball left side. Boom. Throws on to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Joe Morgan getting ready to hit. And that skips in the dirt. Base is empty, one away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Up and in. Now 2-0.
2-0.
And a foul ball. That one fouled off. 2-2. Up the middle, and that one handled, and no throw. He's into first easily. Now the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. He's a guy who does it all. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Runner.
Morgan on the move. That's in for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely. And now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Going to count 1-2. One-run game, one out, one on. And there's a ball. This one in the dirt. Morgan over at second, one down. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a 3-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Let's do this.
Now a chance for Tony Gwynn. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. On the corner for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And the defense comes away with nothing. And now, Ken Griffey Jr. 0-1. Right through there for a strike. And that's
No.
down and away.
1-2.
That one
2-2.
misses. 2-2. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Got him. And K is his 3rd of the game. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Dennis Eckersley.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Back to the top of the order. And now, Ketel Marte. First pitch swinging.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Got him! And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Stepping in, Shohei Ohtani. That misses the zone. 1-0. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Fly ball down the line. Brings it in, and there are 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. Up and in, and it's 1-0. Hit to right, and that should do it. Pulls it in, and that's the ball game.
Well, I'd say we got treated to a good one. Gotta love a game when you get 13 runs on the board. A lot of offense, but it doesn't end in a blowout.